right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Welcome to this week's practice idea. As always, please support our channel by subscribing and staying up to date. And I've got a really short, quick exercise. It's a great practice idea for you all to be thinking about this week while you're sitting at the piano. And it's a diminished drill. And all it is we're taking a diminished chord here. Here's C diminished. And we are going to break it apart, and we're going to play 2 and 2. So 2 notes in each hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right hand over my top hand. I'm going to take this third note from the top and the top note, and I'm going to lift them up an octave. And then I'm here in this position. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice playing up my inversions of that C diminished chord in this position. Now, it's kind of tricky. It's harder than it seems at first if you haven't practiced this before, okay? And so what I'm going to think of 2 things. One, I might try to just visualize all these C diminished notes and how they I try to imagine that they light up to me across the piano. And then I'm shifting each finger up to the next note of that diminished chord. Or I might think that my left hand is going to play what's in my right hand in the next inversion. So as I move up, my left hand's now going to copy what I have in my right hand, and my right hand is going to move and play the notes that I was playing down here, but they're inverted. So you can think of that like my left hand copies my right hand where my right hand is, but my right hand is going to play the same fingers on the same notes that were on my left hand, the inversion before. Okay. You know, you can also think of it like an inversion, like we're taking the C, moving it to the top, and shifting everything else up a chord tone. But this is kind of an interesting trick, thinking that I'm going to shift here, and so here I'm playing my number 2 on F sharp, and my pinky on C. So as I move up an inversion, my right hand's going to do that now, and then my left hand's just going to copy what my right hand was just playing. I feel like I'm talking a lot. It's like tricky to explain. But here's the drill. And so the drill is to learn these 2 and 2 diminished arpeggios or inversions. I like using 5 and 2. I'm going up 2 octaves of inversions. Then I go down a half step and I come down like a B diminished chord. And then I go down another half step and I'm going up a B flat diminished chord. Right? And then I'm going to go down a half step and I'm going to come down my inversions. So you get some kind of as you get better at it, what you're really trying to do is you're trying to feel the distance of a minor third between your fingers, okay? So now this is really great because, of course, whenever we see a diminished chord, like at the beginning of Have You Met Miss Jones, we can throw that little run in, and we can also throw that run in wherever we have a dominant chord if we kind of base it off of the 3rd, 5th, 7th, or flat 9th of the dominant chord. So same thing, Have You Met Miss Jones? Let's say now we're going to play G minor to C7. So anyways, that's the diminished drill. That's the practice material and the practice idea for this week. So I hope that you can take that and have fun practicing it. This one can be tricky at first, like I said, if you haven't done this before. So just stay mentally strong and work your way through it slowly. Pick just one inversion or one diminished chord to do inversions of, and then slowly work it up from there. But once you get it, it pays off a lot and it sounds great. So happy practicing, and see you next week.